guys! So I know it's been a little while since I've done a video like this, but I am really excited about it. Today I am going to be talking about the 5 books that I hope to read before this year ends. I can't believe it's already August and we're already like a third of the way through it, which is insane. So these are the 5 books that I hope to read before 2019 ends. So the first one I actually just picked up the other day, and that is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. I love Ruth Ware. I have the rest of her books right here. I have only not read The Death of Mrs. Westaway, but when I heard about this book, I had to pick it up. This is about a girl that takes a nannying position for a couple that I guess they have like an over technologically advanced house where you can like turn on things with the push of a button, but creepy things start happening. Like doors are opening on their own, things are becoming unlocked that she's sure she locked, and just other creepy things. This is actually told in, I think, like a letter format, but I've heard that it's haunting and gothic and just amazing, and I can't wait to dive in. So this one, I am a tiny bit ashamed, is still on my TBR, and that is Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the end of the Caraval series. I absolutely loved the first 2 books, but for some reason, this book has eluded me so far. I really hope I can get to it because I need to know what happens to Scarlett and Donatella, and just, like, this series is so good. I don't know why I haven't read this yet. Also, both of the books that I just mentioned are like super metallic-y, and I'm kind of loving it. The next book on my list is so big and so daunting, but I definitely will read it by the end of this year, and that is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon. I loved Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This scares me though. It's huge. Like, I think I'm gonna have to take an entire month just to read this, and it kind of scares me a little bit, but I am really excited. I think this is like 800 to 900 pages long, but it is about a whole bunch of like characters in a fantasy world. I used to know what this was about. A world divided, a queendom without an heir, an ancient enemy awakens. Just the blurb sounds amazing. Hopefully I get to this somewhat soon. I think once like fall rolls around, I'll be in a bigger mood to read like a big fat fantasy book, but this is definitely not a book that I can carry around with me and read. So I'm definitely gonna have to find the ebook as well, because there's no way I'm carrying this in my backpack. So I know that a particular wife out of a husband and wife duo channel, and you know who you are, as soon as you see this book, you'll probably comment and say, "It's me," is dying for me to read this, because every single like poll I had during the spring that said, should I read this? She was like, absolutely, you need to. I still haven't read Empire Storms by Sarah J. Maas, but I promise at some point this year, I will read this. I don't know when, I don't know how or why. I will read this. Lori, if you're watching, I mean, nameless booktuber, if you're watching, I will eventually read this. I promise. I promise you specifically. This is, again, just a big fantasy book that scares me, especially because this is a series that I've become so invested in. I just don't want it to end, and it scares me so much. So this last one I have actually had on my shelf for a while, and I have seen a lot of people read this, review this, and love it, and that is If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This is pretty similar to Donna Tartt's A Secret History. I am very interested in this. I love Shakespeare, I love plays, and I love murder, so this sounds like the perfect book for me. This is a smaller one, and it's a thriller, so hopefully I can get through it pretty fast. I have heard nothing but good things about this book, so I feel cautiously optimistic about this one. Hopefully this will end up in my October TBR because I think this would be absolutely perfect around Halloween time. So yeah, those are the 5 books that I hope to read before 2019 ends. Tell me down below what are 5 books that you would like to read. I always am looking for recommendations, or if there are books in this stack that you have read that you loved, please tell me, because that will just encourage me to pick them up faster. Please don't forget to like me on Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads, because that is where I will be posting about what I'm reading and what I'm thinking. And if you want pretty nails like I have, right now I have white with like a glitter accent on the ends. Please check out my Color Street link that is down below. Definitely more information down below, or you can email me if you want a sample. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!